Hey guys, it's TheFrXion here with Tiger Tank 12, however to call me, I don't really care, and welcome back to World of Tanks. Today we have a bit of a serious topic. Gameplay is just there for the background, and it's in the HWK-30. It's a premium tank, and premium tanks are also going to be a bit of a topic in this video. So today I wanted to talk about responsibility and the responsibility of someone who makes content about World of Tanks or World of Warships, any kind of game that has been created by Wargaming. Now, before we get into that, let's just talk a little bit about the history of World of Tanks and especially my history of this game. This game was released in open beta 2011, and if you purchased an alpha pack, you were able to play this game already in 2010 with the M6 Mutant as a tier 8 premium. So that was pretty much one of those pre-order tanks that was really rare. I wasn't part of that. I joined the game after it was released in the open beta. That was in 2011, and I've been playing this game for 10 years, and I've been creating content for about 9 years. I started my channel on the 20th of April 2012, and I've created basically almost World of Tanks content. Now, keep in mind, I don't get paid. This is something I do for fun. This is a hobby. I really love the game. I love World of Tanks, but I do not love the company that is behind World of Tanks. That is a really important distinction. Very important. I think a lot of people love World of Tanks and a lot of people dislike Wargaming. I think a lot of people fell out of love with World of Tanks in the last couple of years as well. And they've probably started cursing Wargaming for the way that they've treated this game and what this game has kind of become in the last couple of years. So let's get that straight. I don't get paid. This is my main game that I've been playing for 10 years now, and I've seen basically all the good things and the bad things that have happened. So once again, Wargaming, the company behind World of Tanks, has gotten wrapped up in one of those huge disasters. This time around it's going to be a big PR disaster because it's about the content creators on World of Warships. That is the newest kind of World of Tank series or World of Game series that they've released in 2015. Personally, it's nice, but it's not for me since I've already spent so much time and money in World of Tanks, and I didn't want to go through that again in World of Warships. So once again, they have a big, huge thing that is crawling up, and it's entirely their fault that everything is getting fucked once more because it's a PR disaster that they have created. And I just want to talk about my stance with World of Tanks and with Wargaming. I really dislike Wargaming because the company is completely revenue driven. It's completely driven on profits. They don't care about anything. They are not your friend. They're a company, they're making money, and they want to make money. That's nothing to be ashamed of, right? Making money, everyone wants to make money. But the extent of the greed that Wargaming, how they have become such a greedy company over the last couple of years, and where they don't care about our feedback, they don't care about any of our inputs, they don't care about us players, they just want us to shut the fuck up and play the game and just take everything for granted and just take everything as, you know, a package deal, and we should be happy about every change. Perfect example is Crew 2.0. It has been postponed now, but it's going to be coming out. I can tell you that already. They've invested so much time, and Wargaming is going to push that through. They don't care. So obviously, we'll get to the point now where I have to think about, because I'm making content about World of Tanks, I've been making content for World of Tanks or about World of Tanks for 10 years. I've never seen any money on this, and I'm not a content creator for Wargaming. So basically, I'm making free advertisements for a game. And it's really important that I can talk about my responsibility as a content creator right here, because I love this game. I love World of Tanks. I want it to succeed. I want World of Tanks to succeed. But in a picture where everyone does not have to spend their entire month's wages or their entire free time to be able to enjoy the game. Those are the things that we are at the moment definitely confronted with, because this game is eating so much of our time and our money. So I had to think about, I had quite a bit of a thought after I watched a couple of videos from Jingles and some content creators about the fiasco that was World of Warships and that PR stunt from Wargaming there. I had to think about, like, I've made quite a bit of content, right? I've made reviews about premium tanks, and now the thing is, like, my premium video, since I don't want to support World of Tanks or I don't want to support Wargaming financially anymore, I've stopped buying any kind of thing. I've stopped buying premium tanks. I used to buy every single premium tank. I've stopped buying premium tanks since 2020, I think, at the end of August. I didn't spend any more money since 2020, I think November, or I think early December. I bought a pair of loot boxes and I didn't invest any more money since then. I don't want to support a company that is such a hateful kind of, such a hateful company that is driven by so much greed, and there is my responsibility. So my responsibility in that sense is basically, how can I still produce content and review premium tanks for a company that is profiting off of us from that massive greed that they have, but how can I justify it? Now, I think I've spent a lot of money on this game, and I wanted to always review all the tanks that I had. And I obviously wanted to review the premium tanks. On the one side, the premium tanks that I review for me are kind of an archive to see, like, the history on how this game has developed, especially also on the premium side, years after years and years. But at the same time, I also wanted to support newer players, to show them if they're playing this game, if they like the game, and if they want to really progress to a certain level where they really need a premium tank maybe, to show them what is maybe the best option. I do not support Wargaming. I don't want to buy anything more of them. I don't want to buy any more premium tanks. I never want to spend money on Wargaming anymore unless this game really turns around, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. I don't want to spend any more money on their products. I don't care. So that's why I stopped buying premium tanks. But I still have a bunch of premium tanks in my garage, and I still want to review them. So the thing is, I don't want to feel bad about making reviews of World of Tanks, but at the same time, I think it's really important that we address the elephant in the room, that it's a bad company. Wargaming is a company that doesn't care about us. They don't care about our experience as long as we pay for the game, as long as we pay for the premium tanks. So I'm going to be reviewing the premium tanks that I own as a tips kind of channel, as something to assist the players that still want to enjoy the game and also know what they might get themselves into. But I still highly oppose the way that the monetization system is currently in the game, in World of Tanks and also in World of Warships. And I thought it was really important that we clarify that. So I'm going to be making reviews on premium tanks. I'm still going to be doing them to maybe just archive them, or just to get my money's worth, because I bought these tanks and I always wanted to review all my premium tanks to give you guys just a little bit of an idea what those premium tanks might be. But I'm not going to be supporting this game financially anymore unless they change something, because this is a huge shit show of incredible proportions, and I thought it was really important that I make this video before I made any more premium reviews or premium tank reviews, just to clarify this. This is the responsibility of my channel. I'm not a big content creator. I have 500 something subscribers. I get a couple of views, and I still think it's important that I know what my responsibility at least is, because I do not want to give free advertisements to Wargaming for any kind of product they're bringing out when they bring out such a bad kind of experience on several different platforms. You know, when they are taking advantage of us in so many different aspects. This is a company that has already been struck out not once, not twice, not 3 times, probably 20 times. How many times is Wargaming going to get away with their garbage, with their horrible policies, with their terrible PR, their terrible marketing, and their terrible development of the game? We have tanks that have no weak spots. We are getting fired on by premium shells 24/7. We have still problems with the matchmaking. Certain maps are really unbalanced. There are so many issues with this game. But either way, I just wanted to point that out. I think it was important that we vent that out. And hopefully I'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, have a good time. And yeah, enjoy. Don't feel obliged to play this game just because you've spent money on it. Only play it if you enjoy it.